I thought I'd give everybody an update since everybody's been asking. So this is the CRV as it sits right now. I put some wheels on it, but I have not lowered it as of yet. It's kind of a family rig right now, so I'm not trying to lower it to the ground, even though I have the stuff for it. I also need to replace a bunch of the bushings and the ball joints and whatnot. So it's looking pretty sharp. I have the stop techs. The pads have been out of stock because of everything with shipping and COVID, so I have not put the big brake kit on the front yet, but it's coming. And I still have not found my my rear delete, so I could delete the spare tire. So I did, however, get it detailed. It was cut and buffed, and everything matches. And I think overall it looks pretty good. So not much has changed inside. I mean, it's dirty, but basically the same. And I'll show you guys what's going on otherwise. So the beginnings of my turbo kit are here. I just got this manifold from Marlow race parts. I chose this one because it's not sidewinder, like it doesn't sit at an angle, it sits straight. So I think I'll have better clearance for the master, and just my piping and stuff will be easier. And then I got this water neck from Track Tough, because it helps delete everything, you know, for the turbo, and it puts the hose where it needs to be in front of the RVC style intake manifold. It's just going to make installation a lot easier. This is just a mock-up motor. It's not my my actual motor, and I've been working slowly on my cylinder head, getting it ported out. I'm doing the porting myself. It's just it's been kind of slow so far, but I'm working on it. So the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is my new intercooler. So this is the one that I bought before. It's just an EM USA same side intercooler. Now what I found interesting was that there's no divider through here. So the boost, the charge could actually just come in one and go out the other and not even have to pass through the fins. Plus with the square end tanks, it just kind of like bounces around, and it always bothered me because it's not very efficient. So I actually switched to this intercooler. It's the Marlow Racing Parts 600 horsepower K-series intercooler, where it's actually divided properly, and if you notice the tank in the back is rounded. It flows so much better. And I mean, it was, you know, 5 times the price, but I just think it's going to be better. I mean, just the quality, I mean, just the fact of it weighs so much more than this dinky thing. I mean, look at the core thickness. I mean, it just basically speaks for itself. So this is the brake kit that I mentioned before. It's a Stop Tech brake setup. It's actually, it came off of a 2011 Civic Si, and when I mocked it up, everything fit perfectly as far as clearance goes. So my issue is that these outer rings need to be replaced and the pads need to be replaced. I found the rings, but nowhere has these specific pads in stock. They only have the race pads that squeak really bad. So once I get the pads, I will take the rotors apart and replace the outside ring and get them installed. They should fit perfectly behind the 18-inch wheels that are on the CRV currently. So the plan is to actually, the turbo will be sitting right here, like the inlet would be right there, and all the piping, because I cut down in there when I did the core support and everything, and underneath there, so one pipe will go under, one pipe will go there, and then the battery will actually be sitting on the frame rail right there. I just haven't had the guy who's going to fabricate it do it, because he's going to do that, my piping, my intercooler mount, and everything all at once. the original engine, I'm not reusing anything on it. I'm just going to pull it out and use it as a spare, and I have another transmission too, so this will also be a spare. My plan for my mounts is to buy brand new mounts and fill them with urethane, especially urethane, and, you know, drill extra holes in them just so the urethane grabs a little more so it doesn't fall apart. And just a couple of things. I don't want vibrating, so I don't plan on launching it. You can see I've already done a couple of things, like I've got the braided clutch line just to keep it out of the way. I've got some brand new OEM cables, new fans. It looks like I'm going to be able to keep AC and stuff after all. But I've already done the battery, you know, relocation wiring. You know, one to the alternator, one to the starter. The battery coming in from the back. It's just bouncing around in the back, which really irritates me, but I'll get that taken care of eventually. So, you know, that's the update.